99% of people didn't set these functions after buying the car. There are even many people who have not used their cars until they are scrapped. What a pity. First, power up the car. Then find the lock button on the door and press it for 10 seconds. When you hear a beep, after the automatic locking function is set, as long as your speed exceeds 15 km per hour, it locks automatically when you go out. Second, align the switch of the rear mirror into reverse here. Then adjust the mirror lens to the position where you can just see the rear wheel tires. In this way, after the automatic rear view mirror down function is set, as soon as you put into reverse, the rear view mirror will automatically turn down. Third, flip the window regulator switch for 5 seconds. After setting the window raising function with one click, we don't have to keep pressing the switch if we want to lift the window, just click it. Finally, take out the car key, press and hold the lock fitting and connector keys, and the key simultaneously for 5 seconds. In this way, only the function of the left front door is opened. After the setting is completed, as long as you press the left button, as long as the left front door can be opened, other doors cannot be opened. Do you remember? Follow my homepage and 1,000 car. Here, give me the key. This is a fan's car. He said he had a fault light on one of his papers. It costs 1,000 yuan to go to the 4-day examination. Today, let's see if we can fix it for him at no cost. Now give it a try. Indeed, A, B, S and anti-slide lights are on. Now, let's use this diagnostic equipment to read it for you. Look at the problem and read the fault code first. Left front wheel speed sensor open circuit. Try clearing. Clearing is complete. However, the fault light on the instrument panel is still reading again. Still report the fault light. That means there must be a problem. Now let's take down the left front wheel. Let's see why we left Huang Jiaje. The tire has been removed. This is the left front wheel speed sensor I just mentioned. It is used to detect the speed of wheel A and B. If something goes wrong with this sensor, then the ABS function will fail. At the same time, the fault light will also be on the instrument panel. Now, I'll check it with this multimeter. It's easy to see what went wrong. Look carefully and follow the wire on the sensor to find the plug. It should be in this, you see. Let's use a multimeter to measure the resistance of this sensor. Normally, the resistance is about 1,400 ohms. I'm not serious. Come on, look at this organization. It's now at 1,334. This shows that there is no problem with the sensor itself. Let's take this sensor out now. See if there is any problem with the gap inside. Okay, the problem has been found. Come and have a look on the head of this sensor. Do you see so much iron powder when the tire rotates? The signal teeth inside will follow. In this way, the sensor will produce a signal. The speed of the vehicle can be reflected by the frequency of this signal. Too much iron powder will lead to incorrect gap or even short circuit. So there will be an alarm on the dashboard. Then you know the cause of the problem. It's very simple to solve. How? As long as the iron powder is cleaned up, the problem can be solved. Look how clean the sensor head is now. The iron powder has been cleaned up. Let's try to put it back. Okay, the sensor has been installed. Now let's plug this plug back in. See if the problem is solved. Okay, the sensor has been installed. Next, let's get in the car and start. See if the fault light on the instrument panel can go out. If it goes out. The old fellow helped me with a little heart and support. Next is the moment to witness miracles. The problem has been completely solved. Is it very simple? I'm Brother Tsung, pay attention to me, and there are 1,000 journalists. After driving for a long time, it is easy to make abnormal noise, but there were only a few. Please don't repair it, so as not to waste the money. Let's do it today. First, there is a clack sound when you hit the direction. The pressure bearing above the shock absorber is broken. When you turn around at the second intersection, there is usually a bang 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 sound. The outer cage is broken. It can be solved by replacing it. Third, when passing the deceleration belt, the chassis creak. The flat rubber sleeve lacks lubrication. Put some butter on it. Fourth, there is a squeaking noise when starting. The belt is loose. We can fix it by tightening it a Key for 10 seconds to activate the one-button lock function. Moving window regulator switch. After setting the window raising function with one key in 5 seconds, we don't have to keep pressing the switch if we want to lift the window. Just click. Align the reversing mirror knob with R and engage the reverse here. Then adjust the mirror lens to the position where you can just see the rear tires. After the automatic dip function of the rear view mirror is set, as soon as you engage the reverse here, the rear view mirror will automatically turn down. The sun visor can not only block the sun in front, it can also block the sunlight on the side. Move the switch under the rear view mirror. You can turn on the anti-glare function of the rear view mirror. Pay attention to me, there are still 1000 car knowledge here. Now a lot of people are going to buy cars. When we finish buying cars, don't just drive away when you are happy. The sales consultants in the 4S store were most afraid that we would check these places on the car. If this video helps you, click a little red heart to support it. As soon as the passenger door is open, check the vehicle on the platform. The production date shall not exceed 3 months for domestic vehicles. Imported cars should not be more than 6 months old, otherwise they are stock cars. Second, check the production date on the tire. It means that this tire was produced in the 18th week of the year. If the production date of the tire does not match the production date on the vehicle nameplate, that means the car is likely to have its tires changed because of an accident. Third, let's squat down and touch the inner wall of the exhaust pipe. If there is a large amount of black carbon deposit, it means that the engine of this car burns oil. We must not sell it. Fourth, we pull out the dipstick. Check the oil color. If the oil color is black, at the same time, the mileage on the instrument panel is greater than 100. That means the engine of this car runs for a long time. It's a test drive. Finally, we must check the production date of the whole car's glass. Represents year dot, represents month dot. Subtract points from 7 before a number. Subtract the number of points with 13 after the number. If the production date of the whole car glass is not correct, that means the car is probably damaged. We must not buy it. Keep an eye on me. There are still 1,000. The car key is locked in the car. The door won't open. What shall I do? Many people will say, when they are in a hurry, hey, I smashed the glass. Which piece of glass in this car must cost thousands of yuan? Someone said, hey, no, let me smash the smallest piece of glass. No, you are wrong. The smallest glass of the car. Wiping is the most expensive. You can't wipe it. Today I'll teach you a lesson. A simple solution. That old Thai who watched my video. Let's give that free heart. Free attention. Help me order. Isn't it easy for him? You can talk about cars every day to spread car knowledge. It's really not easy to transfer positive energy. Look, my car keys are locked in the car. Pay attention to me. I wish you plenty of money. Wheel rolling. Everything goes well with the family. We have a rubber strip on the door frame. Let's hold it with our hands. Lift it up slightly to remove the adhesive strip. And then I looked for a piece of wire from the grass on the side of the road. Bend one end of the wire. Then insert it into the door gap along the position of this button. Hook the lock block inside. Gently lift up the door. You can change the driving key. It can also be taken out smoothly. How? Is it very useful? If you have a little heart in your hand, please help me light it up. You can learn more about cars by following me to the home page.